This is Dru Yates with his song Ride With Me on Indie Music Live, episode 99er.
Ow!
That's just vibing on radio to the max. See, lay back, that's just my drive-in. I got a whole lot of time, you gon' hop in. I'm the one she won't ride with. Roll up, get high with. Now we in the zone, so get it right, nigga, that's just vibing. Radio to the max. See, lay back, that's just my drive-in. I got a whole lot of time, you gon' hop in. She wanna ride with me cause I'm cool. Hit the highway, then I cruise. Seat back with that music blasting. That's just how I do. Win more than I lose. So when the most pick, I get chose. She break it down, roll it up. Like hit, then we blow. And for now, I'ma live in the moment. No hands, I drive on my knees. I'm fresh, and I'm a flashy nigga. Get the bitch, I'm after that cheese. Well, I know they gon' love me on the mic too. Ain't no question why I'm about to do 'em. I've been the man since high school. Whoever wanna test me, this a crash course. Head of my time like fast forward. Bitch, I'm a man, boy. And if you don't believe me, then just watch. Top down while I ride. With a bad bitch on my side. Shades to cover my eyes. If I hit the clutch, gas gone. That's just how we ride. Nigga, I'm cool. I'm the one she wanna ride with. Roll up, get high with. Now we in the zone, so get it right, nigga, that's just vibing. Radio to the max. See, lay back, that's just my drive-in. I got a whole lot of time, you gon' hop in. I'm the one she won't ride with. Roll up, get high with.
I don't think I'm the smoothest.
Now we in the zone,
around, but everybody
so
know
right,
what it
nigga,
is
that's
for me,
just
though.
vibing.
Yeah.
Radio to the max. See, lay back, that's just my drive-in. Yeah, I got a whole lot of time, you gon' hop in. Well, I ain't never gotta tell her hop in. She gon' jump right in if we take a trip. Inhale, exhale. She asked you first, then pass the spliff. We high. Windows down with that music up. We ride. She only wanna smoke that five and kick it with a stand-up guy. I know it's my fault. It ain't your bad. She rather kick it with a nigga with swag. Don't boast, sometimes I brag. Blow cash when I pop them tags. She ain't in the tank with no lane. She rather ride with me and switch lanes. Then she smiled at me and said I got the beat. One of the
Indie Music Live, episode 99. What's up, Visual Eye? Daniel Robinson, Queso, Lincoln Plowman. So Raul is here. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Raul, that's just fun to say. Raul. So I moved my happy hour up a night this week, just so everybody knows. I'm having some beers, and I'm having a good time doing it. It's Thanksgiving week, and I'm officially off of teaching for the next 5 days, which is awesome. So, anybody else off for the week? There's a little left jaunt there.
No, but I have some thoughts here. First of all, this is kind of like the Star Trek show. I mean, come on, guys. Put in the chat. Look at Joe. Star Trek. You feeling a Star Trek vibe? I mean, I'm feeling it, but yeah. Look at the shirt, man.
I hate Star Trek, too. That's the thing.
I like it.
I'm definitely more of a Star Wars guy, like original, the old school.
Kay Soul, we're doing a special feature for her next Monday. I believe it's the 27th. So hello, Kay. Mama Soul. I'm just going to throw it out there. What do you think, Kay? Mama Soul. Do you think possible nickname? I don't know. That. I like it too. But yeah, we're doing a special. It's like a listening party. We're just kind of, it's an experiment, but I think we're going to continue to do it moving forward. So that's going to be the first.
Yeah, we've known Queso for a while. She's I'm kind of looking like Captain Kirk. Thank you so much, Cheekies.
There it is. Yes.
Miss Cheeks. Anyway, but yeah, we've known Queso for a while. She was a featured artist like way back in the day, probably like pre-episode. I mean, it was pre-episode 33 because that's when we started working with Rob, and I remember it was way before that. So she's been really great to get to know, and she is progressing as an artist, coming out with new music and all that stuff. But first, let's talk about Dru Yates. Omega, I'm curious. You said we had some great music tonight. I'm curious what you think about this tune.
Well, we're getting there. I'm just kidding. So, Mr. Yates, I really like the music production. Well produced and creates a wonderful atmosphere. The artist has a nice flow, but he trips over his words and his verses in different spots. Every successful rap artist needs a wonderful, caring producer and a support group. You know, it's those little nuances where you think you got a good take, but you actually stumble over a few words with your, syncopation and trying to rhyme really fast and cool, and you just go with the take because you might be the 100th time you've recorded it, and
never hurts to try it again.
You want to move on, but you need a good support base that will not let you leave out the studio with those little hiccups. And
yeah,
I feel like,
good points, man.
He could have made a little effort to get a better take on the first and second verse. He stumbled a little bit, but outside of it, it's a good sounding song,
Yeah. I wanna emphasize some of those points, man. Good points, man. You're a smart guy, dude.
Sometimes.
Why do you think he's here, Dave?
Yeah, I mean you're well above average in terms of the intelligence scale.
But, a little bit.
Emphasize some of those points. I think artists, they forget. Maybe they never researched this stuff. Maybe they never looked it up. The fact that like the Beatles, the Stones, like some of the biggest bands in history, when they record albums, they do sometimes 50, 100, 200 takes on tracks, man. Like there's no rule or law that says it's like, okay, that's 10 takes, we're done. I guess other than budget. I mean, the producer, it's like, hey man, you only got 3 hours. It's like, how many more times you want to do this? I guess that's the law.
It's like, well, how much time do I have left?
Yeah, but it's like, I guess the point is like, don't be ashamed to like, just do it again until you're like super happy with it. So it's kind of a tough thing though, because I guess the budget does come into play a lot, but I have to echo some of those sentiments because I like the vibe of this tune. I can't recall there's a couple artists, I just couldn't recall their names that reminded me of these guys, maybe like 10 years old, just kind of a nice, smooth vibe, but there are times where, like you were saying, Omega, it's like if you're this, I'm going to repeat this point with a later artist, is like, if it feels like you're reading from a piece of paper, your lyrics, you're not ready, dude.
No.
That's my opinion. Is like if you have to bring your lyrics on a piece of paper into the recording studio, you have not mastered those vocals yet where they become part of your soul. And that's what they need to be, because people read on that.
Yes.
They can read those parts where you're just kind of reading words and you're not like really expressing it and just like, laying it out there where you can add feeling and emotion to it. Exactly. Because you can't get to that place until you've totally memorized it and it's just like part of your soul.
I agree.
So I read it. I think other people read it. Maybe not everybody, but yeah. Anyway.